Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to yet another amazing episode. With us here at Limitless Voices with Namono. And today I'm joined by an able panel that you're going to be hearing from, and not just hearing, you'll be learning from them because they have juicy stuff for you here, and we are ready to serve you. And today we are going to talk about something that in one way or the other, we've all been there. And those are relationships and breakups. Hey, you people, love is a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing. I like how it can come and it sweeps you off the floor. And you see all those never say nevers. Hey, you're like, is it me who said that? But then there comes the heart-wrenching pain. Oh my goodness, you people, it's hard, it's painful. Do you know how they used to say those days when it's shining and all of a sudden it starts raining? Those are the heartbreaks. But don't worry, I have a very able panel with me here today, and they will be sharing their experiences. And I'm going to cut it straight to the chase. And before we dive right into it, I would like each one of them to let us know what is their favorite holiday to celebrate and why is it their favorite holiday. So I'm going to start with the lady just right to me here. She'll introduce herself to us and then she'll let us know her favorite holiday to celebrate.
My name is Salome and my favorite holiday is Christmas.
Oh.
Yes.
Why Christmas maybe?
Well, it's Christ's birthday, but I had very good experiences when I was young. Christmas, the song, we used to bake cinnamon cookies, and then the dress up. We also got gifts, and then decorating the place. So I love it. Christmas. And it's also in Uganda. It's a long holiday.
Exactly.
That's why I love Christmas.
It reminds me of those days where you're looking forward to a dress, and then you have like a hat, those tantantala dresses, and then you go to the village. For some reason, our dad used to carry, those cassettes, And he would come on the 24th because he would go first, then he comes later. And he would come with the cassette and you'd know, daddy has arrived. And there was that joy that came with it. So let's hear from the gentleman, starting with the one dressed in white. What is his favorite holiday to celebrate?
My name is Otto Bosco. And Christmas is a good holiday for me. It's a good time to celebrate. But my favorite has always been the Easter season. Because it stretches from season to season, from Lent, very symbolic, and then to the time Jesus is crucified, and then to the time Jesus is resurrected. And for me, I think because of my background, I'm a very symbolic person, and I attach meaning to so Easter is my favorite.
Easter, Christmas, and let's hear from the gentleman on the extreme left.
Hello everyone.
Yes.
My name is Ambrose, married man.
Oh, please bold that and even underline it.
Married to John. So my favorite holiday is Easter. But then, like Otto said, it's symbolic. It stretches from Christmas to Easter. So, but I love Easter so much because of what it means. The death and the resurrection of Christ is what defines our faith. So, I'll go with Easter. Easter is my favorite season.
Easter. For me, I have so many. If it is partying, yes, call me, let's go party. And you people, you don't even like going to the beaches because everyone is Christmas, Easter. And for me, besides Christmas, you people just laying down on the beach when you're just relaxing. That thing is so nice. You know how you're just cooling off, feeling the touch of the sand on your body. That one there. I would love to do that too. So today, we would like to talk about relationships. Relationships are so good. You people, me, I love relationships. However much I've had those heartaches, but I really love relationships. So I would like to pose a question to us. Have you people ever had heartbreaks? Anyone who is up for it? What is it and giving you away? Yeah, have you ever had heartbreaks? Maybe to just walk us through that journey. How was it? Yeah.
Would you like me to start?
Yes, please.
But I feel like Bosco wanted to start.
But he was pointing to you. He was volunteering you actually.
Okay, yes, I have. One that really stands out was when I was at university. I think I was raised in a way, in a manner and environment that I thought if someone is a Christian, they're good people.
Yeah.
So I went to university very naive with that, and I was so looking forward to making friends. So I met this guy, and he's a Christian, loved God, he loved basketball.
Oh my, that one.
Sporty. I was trying to join, I went to Uganda Christian University, so I wanted to join the school team, and he was helping me get there. So now you see.
I see, basketball, soccer.
But, it's so easy to think people change.
Yes.
I am someone who likes planning ahead and want a future, but I think if Asa is showing me he's a kid, he's not going anywhere anytime, he's just there for fun. And I think I told myself, you grow out of it. But then after a while, when we were actually graduating, it didn't work out, so I was heartbroken. I think I always thought I would get married young.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yes. Because I always wanted to have kids when I was younger, but it didn't happen. So yes, I got heartbroken after that.
We shall explore deeper.
Yeah.
You tell us, are there things you saw, but red flags you saw that you overlooked? Or are there things you look back and you're like, maybe I wish I would have done better in this relationship, maybe in this specific area? But let's just hold it there.
No problem.
And let's hear from the gentleman. By the way, let me tell you, Salome is married. She didn't say it, but let me tag her. Salome is married to, do you want to say it?
No, you say.
Salome is married to a tall, handsome, dark-skinned, sporty basketballer. Hey, I hope I've done justice to it. And Otto right here is a single man. Am I doing justice to you?
Yes.
And then Ambrose on the extreme left is a married man. So you can see that there are dynamics. I want us to hear from someone who is married and how they dealt with relationships, and also a single person. Actually, I forgot. Sweet Sue is also single. Please don't forget that. So, Otto, have you ever had a heartbreak?
So I'm 37 years old, and surprisingly, I haven't had an experience of a heartbreak. And this is typically because I've grown being careful with relationships over time.
Wow, I'm wondering
so
how you've done it, because
It's a bit surprising, but that's really it. And at the moment, I'm strictly single, really, in a deep sense.
Not single-ish.
Yeah.
Not single.
Yeah.
Strictly.
Okay, we should come back to you. How about you, Ambrose? Married to one and only Joan Nico.
So I've had heartbreaks.
Yes.
And one of them was actually, my wife also broke my heart at one point.
When you're still in a relationship.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that one we resolved it. That's why we are married.
Oh, actually, it would be good for you to also share with us. Is there something we can learn from that story?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're like, done, but like how the breakup, how you resolved it and then transitioned into your marriage, right?
And possibly, and there are heartbreaks in the context of marriage as well.
Yeah. I think you the single
Okay.
man.
But then there is this one heartbreak that I had. We was still at campus.
Yes.
So there is this young lady, church girl, beautiful.
Oh my.
She had money because she was from a good family. I'll cover it up because she might watch this. So, yeah, so we were in love. I loved her. We used to go for fellowship together. You know, the Christian relationships, they're always nice. And the best thing you do is to walk together, go to church together.
You hold hands.
Yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes you escort yourselves back home, go to a hostel, then you don't want to leave and all that. So we're in love, but she was ahead of me. So she finished school before me, and she got a good job for me. I think at that point, she began to see me like, this guy is not going anywhere.
Survivor.
He's just a survivor.
Oh, he doesn't have the command.
Yeah, all that. So she used to come and visit me from her workplace over the weekends. She comes and visits. She shops for me, and I think at a point she felt like I'm giving too much. And so some guy crosses, comes around, and that's how he booked her and took her away from me. So I was left there thinking, I had plans with her. We talked about marriage after school, a lot of things. It was promising. And that she also loved God. So I was surprised that she would leave me as a Christian, like sort of, she was a Christian who loved God. And then she would leave me because of small issues. And she made it bold. A bold statement that, Ambrose, this is it. We are done. So I was left there. That time I was so desperate. Broke guy, survivor, and then this heartbreak. Yeah. So I've had, that was a serious one for me. Yeah.
Like the two of you apart from Otto by I really need to know how he has done it, you people.
Yeah.
Because I wonder how he has survived.
Maybe just briefly, I've got a background of a Catholic priestly training. And so I went to a seminary at a very young age, and then later on I advanced through the major seminary. And there we are trained not to see marriage. And so with a focus to not marry, then I didn't see a purpose to engage in relationships really. So I tried to be careful in that way.
Wow, but that is discipline. Hey, people, I think I'm not done so well.
I've ever liked a girl at some point.
You have?
Yeah.
How was it? Are you willing to walk us through the journey?
It was at my really very young age. I was in senior 3 and possibly 15.
Did you write later?
And yeah, I wrote a word I love you at some point. But the thing is, because I was very shy and I couldn't talk physically to the girl. There was this young girl called Chide. I'm sure she won't watch this. So.
I hope you won't get in trouble.
So I used to see her crossing in front of our house, behind our house, and I don't know what distracted me completely. I was just swept off. Yeah, and I was blindfolded and I was very confused. So every morning, every afternoon, every evening, I could go to the window to try and look at this girl and all that. Yeah, at some point, I gained the boldness to tell her I liked her.
Wow.
And I think that time I was switching to senior 4. And when I wrote a letter telling her I liked her, I disappeared because I couldn't stand it.
Did you get a response from her?
Yeah, I got a response. She liked me too. So.
Oh my!
Yeah. But we really didn't get into an active relationship. So that was almost the last time. But I've kept liking, but with the discipline of, with no purpose, I can't engage in that. Yeah.
Okay. That is very good discipline. Me, I've had heartbreaks. But there is this specific one. You people heartbreaks. You know, they used to say "Omutima guluma" in Uganda, like there is that heartbreak. But I used not to understand it. I would be like, oh, what do they mean? What do they mean? Omutima guluma gutya. So Nange, I like this guy. He also likes me, and I'm like, ooh, this is done. You know how you're with someone and you're like, things are done. Salome, I'm just waiting for that date of the year. But I think I've found the one.
You are sure?
Sure. But I also think I fell in love with the version I wanted to see in the future. I didn't focus on what I was seeing currently. You see how you have your own fantasies. This is how you're viewing things in the future. But yet, actually, I was seeing things that were pointing me to something different. So, Munani, we like each other. We keep progressing. I'm like, very soon. Even I had dresses for the wedding in my gallery. Like, I think this one will look good on me. Even I had a hairstyle I wanted. Oh, you people, I'm too much. Even I had the photography I wanted. Like, these are the picture styles I want. I'd taken it to a whole other level.
Isn't that typical of every woman, every young person envisioning the future?
I think we're a little different.
Okay.
We do, I think, depending on what someone likes. But I think also I take things to a higher level. Too much, like I want everything planned out. Like I keep envisioning how I want it to be. So we are in a relationship, but meanwhile it was not clear. It was not clear, but also the very first mistake I made, you know how you're starting a relationship, and so you ask someone, okay, which relationship do we have? And he tells me, let us see. Now me, I say, at this age, I'm not dating for just. I say, no, we are breaking up. You people, 1 week, I was back. I'm like, oh, I miss you. You know, like how you're used to, there is that attachment, you're used to the person, they text you people, those messages, like, how are you? Hey, I noticed you today. I'm like, hey, he saw me. love. So we go on like that. We rekindle the relationship again, but still, there were red flags I could see. But like I said, me, I was in love with my fantasy that I had already made in my mind. So, Munandi, what happens? I think this person, Bambi, was not contented with me. They wanted another extra person. Munandi, I get to find out we are two on the same man. I'm like, no. I'm not going to do this. But you people, when I found out, you know how you feel starstruck, like how you see your favorite stand, you're like I was not reasoning, I was just there. I just walked, but I didn't know, like so much was going. It's like I was in my own different world, and I remember how feeling that pain, and I remember, this is what they saw on Omutima guluma. No one is beating you.
But was he aware you were feeling that pain?
I don't know, because at that point I didn't want to know if he knew what I was like. It was so fresh, you know, like how something has happened and you're trying to comprehend it. Like, hey, has it really happened? Oh my goodness. Then I think for me then, because I'm so self-critical, I decided to start blaming myself. Like, you saw these things, you should have done better. So I don't know if he did know, but for me what I knew was that I was hurting. That is all I could remember. And I remember that night I just said, God, help me fall asleep.
So at this point he told you he liked you, but he wasn't sure.
We continued. There's so many times I asked him, I'm like, okay, are you serious? You really want this relationship? And he said, yes. It's me who came to you and sought you out. So which means I do what? So at some point he had clarified that this is what he wants. But life you people happened. It was so painful. You know how you feel like they're getting a knife and they're stabbing it through your heart and then you remove and they're stabbing in the very same wound. So it was a long journey and it was up to me to allow myself to feel the pain and heal. But I am so grateful to him by now. So grateful because I think in the process I was so determined to reinvent myself.
Okay.
It's like, you know, a bird that has been letting the air to fly. I was like, and I think it also helped me to heal, just allowing myself to feel the pain, but also saying, this should not define me. This is done, but then what can I do? So Minange, that is my story, a very sad story of love.
Sorry.
That I had plans, but hey, that's how it came down now. Trembling down. So that brings me to a point where I would like to hear from you guys, because from my story I see so many things I did the wrong way. So in your stories, are there things you wish you would have done better, or some things you saw but then ignored, that when you sit back right now and look back you're like, I think maybe this is where I should have done better for this relationship to thrive, or I should have walked out earlier on. So in that area, in any order, Solomon is giving me an eye. You want to know?
I can go fast. I think one of the red flags was I wasn't critical of his personality. I think it still goes back to background. I grew up with so many people are nice, and thinking people are being genuine. And like the Christian perspective, someone's a Christian, they're not married. And then you mentioned about dresses and what. I'm not someone who actually, when I thought about marriage, I never thought about the wedding. I always thought about life after, what are we doing, where do we live, how many kids do we have. That is for me. For some reason,
Which
this
is
part skipped out.
actually very key, and a big mistake we make while we are dating. Yes, we focus more on the wedding and forget the life after. Which is a very good point you bring out.
And then also another mistake I didn't pay attention to patterns. I did see the patterns, but I never really cared about it. With that mindset, we are young, in school, we'll get serious later. And yet it was really important that actually I have those patterns. And then also, I didn't have the right friends around me. Still from my background, I went to school with all my siblings that I grew up with. So I had good company. But when I went to university, I was the only person that had gone to UCU. So when I got there, the friends I had were doing the same thing. So you couldn't actually, no one actually called you out and say, hey. So those are things actually. So I encourage community. It's very important to have friends and be able to say, hey, this is going on. I like this person. What do you think? It's very important because they can be seeing something very different. So and then also like don't ignore red flags. Ask more questions. I also think I was going through the moment. And the truth is, I hadn't dated, I hadn't done anything. I was raised in a very lot of purity, women purity, vows, what. So, you've never done these things. You're like 18, 19 at university. There's that craziness. They say girls who have grown up in gates, when they go out, like everything is so exciting. And naive. So, that is something.
Wow, you mentioned so many good points. Let's hear from Otto. But Otto, you said you never, but maybe from the stories you've had, what do you think people can do better in relationships? Or from drawing examples from your personal life, like what has helped you to have this clear?
I would like to acknowledge that at some point I've caused some heartbreaks, or I've been in a part where I've hurt people, and I know one of the reasons is that I haven't been clear from the start. So even when I'm not interested in a relationship, I've just left friends and people I think are just close to me in suspense. And then expectations grow and excitements grow, and then in the end I say,
you continue being
I
nice.
know. So I think it's important to just be clear from the start, which many people struggle with because of the excitement that surround love and relationships. And so, but also the moments where I've been asked to be clear, the very serious women around me have asked me, Bosco, this is this and this and this. Are you in? And then I've kept saying, you wait and so on. So yeah, it has pained, it has hurt people. And so I think clarity is very important.
So I think it keeps building false hope.
Yeah.
I always like it if someone is not into something to just cut it to the chase and say, it's a no.
Yeah.
Of course, you deal with the pain of saying no, but I feel that is better than you
waiting
till it's too late, maybe 1 year, 2 years, and then someone is saying, this for me, I was not feeling the same way. And I'm like, what? You're not feeling the same way for 1 year, yet you kept playing along. So yeah, clarity is kindness. How about you, Ambrose?
So, even as we have this conversation, we should also know that, like what I was saying, that we have also caused heartbreaks.
Yes.
Somebody out there is lamenting and say, that guy. Yeah. But I would say this, that when you're getting into a relationship, things move so fast. And maybe it is a heartbreak that opens your eyes. People have said love is blind, so I would say heartbreaks open those blind eyes. So one thing I would say about that I didn't do well is I didn't really get ready for the relationship. Things happened so fast, and I found myself in it. There was this beautiful church girl, and we kept on talking, and our years, I'm 35, but our years, there was those texts, so SMSs. So you would buy those texts, and before you know it, you've texted for almost 4 hours.
It's still there.
So now it's updated. So you see how those things build up very fast, and before you know it, you've said yes to this person without knowing exactly what you're getting into, without envisioning how far you guys will go. Then red flags begin to come up, and boom, a heartbreak. So one thing I should have done better was, am I ready for the relationship? In the first place, I was in school broke. I had to focus on books. Yes, I had to read hard and get somewhere because I'm a man, and eventually this lady will have to depend on me. So I got into it when I'm not ready, really. And she was right. So this guy is not serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, very good points right there, because sometimes you see what proximity can do. You're texting with someone, or you're always having this time with this person, and before you know it, you're like, I think. I think. But yet, maybe in the beginning, there's some things you noticed about their character that you would not really put up with. But because you see the proximity, you've also seen the other side. But you've also had your non-negotiables where you're like, is he the same guy?
But you see, when you get into a relationship, some of those things tend to like disappear. Eventually, this person becomes so nice. They are so good, and when they're talking to you, they have the best voice. You like everything almost about them, but then later, when you begin to realize, I didn't like this.
That reality check.
Yeah, it's later.
Salona, I noticed you want to add something to that.
My experience, it's still there, only that it's blurry. And there is this thing, it'll work out, they'll change, you know, because we know if someone really wants something, we do it in life. So it's blurry, it's just that you're not paying attention. Because honestly, it's always in your face. You're seeing that, but you're not like taking that mental check. Okay, you did this, what are the patterns? Yeah, for me, in my experience.
Yeah.
And I think that directly ties into my story, because you people, I saw the red flags. Even I was told, like, leave the guy. But nange, because there was that proximity and attachment, you know how letting go can be hard? Hey, you need strength for you to let go and say, I'm deciding to move on and I'm deciding to leave this person. So I really saw the red flags. But I was like, maybe they'll change, like she's saying. Maybe they'll be a different person. Yet everything was so clear now that I look back. There were so many signs, even in what they said, even the conversations we had. It might have been minimal, but if you're clear, you can see until this person was not ready for the relationship. So I think also for us to be keen and pay attention to what people are saying. I know love comes with that hormone. Is it oxytocin? But that hormone can make us forget. But let's stay with our rational thinking. Talk to friends, by the way. Sometimes some people most of us ladies, you're like, I've gotten a guy, and you're like, please tell us what is the name. No, leave me. If I knock, let me knock. Hey, my sister. You will knock and the heart will be left in pieces. Because the heartbreak sometimes never leave us the same. The healing process is not really fun. So talk to your friends. They will help you have accountability, because they know this is the person you're dating, but they also know when they see him somewhere else, they're able to come and tell you, but Susan, you said you're dating this person, but I'm seeing him with someone else. So it will help us with accountability.